if you do not know where you come from, you'll never appreciate where you're going. In most other countries, history and subjects as such are taught widely, but whereas in the case of Sri Lanka, you can't blame the youngsters. It's also because of our system that we have in our schools. Even when I was in school, I never liked history because the teachers were boring to an Olympic degree, and that resulted in us losing interest and not focusing. And it's all about dates and memorizing. And history is not black and white. And it's only after I went abroad and studied, I realized, okay, history is not like this is exactly what happened. Now, the issue with Sri Lankan history textbooks, if I'm permitted to say, is that it's always conclusive. This is exactly what happened. You'll have a plethora in terms of versions of the story. Same story can be interpreted differently. If I tell you something, and if you are to interpret the story to those who are there in your office, I'm sure if I come back in about a month's time, I'll have different versions of the same story being told. So that's exactly how history is also being interpreted. And it also depends on your own biases. Because I am of Malay heritage myself, if I do find something which is related to the Malay community, I'm supposed to be unbiased. But you might have occasions where the person might be biased and remove that part deliberately and only highlight the positives. This has happened in our past, and it continues to happen. So it's always good to have this broad overview and also to be broad-minded in terms of analyzing history. And it's an interesting subject as long as you kind of look at it from a different perspective.